guys, and today we are going to be doing a prediction of the 2024 presidential debate in the US. This is for July, so it will be slightly... it'll be changing a lot, I think. Not even slightly, a lot. In this video I'm going to be doing two scenarios. One where Trump wins and one where Biden wins. I think that this debate is far from, this election is far from over. In the past debate, I think I know how some states will go. Keep in mind, a lot of this is opinionated, and I am a little bit undereducated on this subject. I do know some things about it. I know, I guess, enough for people my age, probably a little bit more than people my age, but nowhere near like more educated adults and stuff, probably not. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, first we're going to start with the Republican safe states. I think North Dakota and South Dakota are safe states. They're almost always Republican. I think that every district of Nebraska is going to be a safe state. I also think that Wyoming is going to be a safe state, as well as Idaho, Montana, Kansas, Missouri, Kentucky, West Virginia, Tennessee, Alabama. These are all going to be the safe states, as well as Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas, Alaska, and South Dakota. Okay, now let's get to the Democrat safe states. California, New York, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Maryland, D.C., Delaware, Massachusetts, and Vermont. Okay, those are all the safe states for them. Now let's get to more leaning states. Oklahoma is leaning, I think. Utah's leaning. Nevada's leaning. North Dakota's leaning. Iowa's leaning. Florida's leaning. Not leaning, most likely. They're all most likely. This one's most likely. And now for the Democrats, most likely. This is most likely. This is most likely. Actually, I think this one's safe, so I think that's fine. Never mind. Yeah, that's safe. This is most likely. This is most likely. This is most likely. And Hawaii we'll get back to later. And I think this is most likely. This is most likely. And I don't know too much about this district in Maine, but from what I know, I think it'll most likely go more blue because it is surrounded by blue states. Also, New Jersey is most likely. Now, we're going to go back to red Republicans. I think it'll be, leaning would be Texas. I do think Georgia is going to be leaning. And I do think Wisconsin's going to be leaning. Indiana's going to be leaning. Arizona's going to be leaning, I think, in my opinion. For right now, at least. And, yeah, I think that's for the Republicans right now. Contrary to what most people think Pennsylvania and Oregon will go red. I think they will stay blue. I just really think that way. I also think Hawaii will go slightly blue. And by the way, the one where I say the Republicans are going to win is the most likely because they're just the debate. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And if you have any oppositions to what I'm saying here too, just type it down in the comments and I'll be sure to look at those and answer your questions and look at what you think, and maybe I'll redo one of these two next month for August. So this is the map that I think will most likely happen, the one where the Republicans win. I just think that, because I mean it kind of makes sense a little bit. It's just kind of how it went down. But if you disagree, you can always write in the comments. But yeah, that's what I think for this one. Yeah, so yeah, all these states will be safe. These will go this way. Yeah, the more battleground states were like not necessarily always swing, but they were more like Wisconsin, Ohio, Virginia, Oregon, Arizona, kind of New Mexico, but not really. Georgia, almost all of those went red. So basically, now we're gonna look like what if almost all of those went blue. So we're gonna have the same safe states mostly. Like all these guys are safe. Kansas, Missouri. There. Safe states, and these are most likely. These, and these, as well as this, and yeah. But now we're gonna go on to a scenario where these are gonna win. These, oh yeah, this goes that way, barely. I mean, leading, and most likely. These go blue. All of these guys go blue, which is really gonna help them out. These guys go blue. This district goes blue. These guys go blue, as well as Wisconsin is leaning blue. Is most likely going to go blue. Illinois is leaning. Pennsylvania's leaning. And Colorado's going to, this is most likely, this is leaning, and Georgia is barely going to go over to blue, Arizona's barely going to go over to blue, Virginia's going to barely go over to blue, as well as Ohio, and now is all the red states. Keep in mind, this is not how it most likely will not actually go, this is just how the Democrats would win. So they win with 313 electoral votes, and the Republicans with 225. I think in the last one, I'm sorry, I didn't even look, but yeah, this is kind of how I think it would not go. This is how I think an alternate way would go, where the Democrats do outstandingly well and beat the Republicans by a lot. The key states to doing this would be Georgia, Virginia, Arizona, Ohio. These are all major states. In order to get that, it's pretty important to get Wisconsin. Usually, Wisconsin is kind of like, can go either or. But in this one, it went blue. So yes, this is my prediction, analysis, and alternate prediction and analysis of the 2024 election in July 8th to be exact, because some things may change. But yep, if you like this video, make sure to hit that like and comment what you think we should do next, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, similar in gaming. If you disagreed, which if you're saying this, you probably disagree with half these things, then be sure to use that tool, the comment button. It will ensure that I look at it. I always look at my comments. I may not respond, but I always look at my comments. There's only one comment on my entire channel history that I have not responded to, and that's because it didn't make any sense. But yeah, so I'm pretty reliable on that sort of thing. So again, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to do all those things. And Dr. Drum says goodbye.